What's up guys, Huso7 here, and today I've got a video unboxing and review of the Western Digital Elements portable 2TB hard drive, so you could increase the storage space on your Xbox One. I've been playing with Xbox One for a little while, and it's got an internal 500GB hard drive, which you might think is great, but we're talking about games that are 50, 60, and then sometimes DLC on top of hard drive space. And I actually have, I think, about 10 games on my hard drive right now, and it was getting full already with the 500GB internal. So I needed an option to increase my storage space, and this is a drive I got on Amazon, the Western Digital Elements. It's a 2TB drive, so I'm effectively able to get 4 times the amount of storage space just on this, while keeping the internal drive as well. And I'll have a tutorial at the end of the video showing you, how to get things connected, how to move files between the internal and the external. But I wanted just to talk a little bit about the external drive, tell you why I recommend it, and why it's been a cool thing for me, and show you actually what's in the box. So I actually have a couple of these. I use them for backup on my computer, or I use them to carry things around. They're pretty inexpensive. I think you can pick them up on Amazon for like $70, and so that might sound like a lot of money, but you're getting 2 terabytes of space, which is a pretty nice upgrade if you need it for your Xbox, or if you want it for really whatever. So a couple things to note about this is that it is a mechanical drive. It's not a solid state drive. If you know what those things mean, solid state drive means there's no moving pieces in there. There is moving pieces in this, but no noise or really anything to worry about. It lays flat, so I don't think you really need to worry about the lifespan. Just make sure you're using it properly, not moving it around while it's the plates are spinning or anything. But if you're looking for a solid state drive, this is not going to be the way to go, because this is actually a mechanical drive. Even though it's really small, I'll show you how big it is in just a minute. It is a mechanical drive. A quick note about this is that it's USB 3.0 compatible, and you have to have a USB 3.0 compatible hard drive for the Xbox One. If it's USB 2, or if you're using a USB 2 cable, not going to work. You need to make sure that you've got a USB 3 cable, and you need to make sure that you've got a USB 3 powered hard drive. That's a standard for the Xbox, and so you have to make sure that you look into that. And you can see right on the box that it says USB 3. Now, when you first connect this thing to your computer, there's going to be like some software and stuff that comes on it. You're going to actually delete all of that if you use it for an Xbox. So if you're watching this review because you're interested in using this for a computer, a laptop, desktop, you may want to check out some of that software. If you're using it for your Xbox, don't worry about that. It'll all get deleted. The Xbox will actually know how to format this, but as a quick note, if you format it for Xbox and then try to plug it into your computer, it's not going to work. So there's ways to figure out how to get in and view the files, and that's how some hackers are able to edit game data and stuff. But don't do that. Don't try that. If you connect it, if you're going to use it for your Xbox, it needs to be an Xbox hard drive, or if you're going to use it for a computer, it'll need to be a computer hard drive. So you're not going to want to be able to go back and forth, which is why I have multiple. I've got one on my computer and one on my Xbox. But let's go ahead and take a look at what's actually in the box here if you purchase one of these. And also, as a quick note, this isn't like a paid promotion or endorsement or anything. This is just a product that I bought, I'm pretty happy with, and I wanted to share with you guys, my fans and subscribers, how you can increase the storage space on your Xbox. So first thing in the box is the USB 3.0 cable here. You can see it's really short. This is kind of the only flaw of this product, is that this cable in particular is really short. So the hard drive needs to be, mine actually just sits right where my Xbox is. It needs to be really close to the Xbox, and that's okay, but I kind of wish this cable was maybe a little bit longer, and it's a proprietary cable. I don't know if you can tell in the video, but this end only fits into the Elements. It's not like this is a standard cable you can go out and purchase. This cable is the one you have to use if you're going to use this drive, because it's the only one that plugs in. Now, another quick note about this, though, is that this cable also is responsible for bringing the power. So this hard drive does not require any type of, plug into an outlet or any type of external power source. It gets its power right from the Xbox via this cable. If you're thinking about upgrading specifically the storage on your Xbox One, definitely go this route. Otherwise, you have to worry about cords, you have to worry about making sure it's plugged in. There's some 4 terabyte options, which are great if you want to go all the way to 4 terabyte, get 8 times the storage space on your Xbox. But a lot of those 4 terabyte drives require to be plugged in. They need to have their own power source, and I really like that it just gets the power right from this. Especially that way you don't have to worry about the drive, powering it down if your Xbox turns off. This way, if it's connected to the Xbox turns off, the drive turns off. Simple as that, nice and easy. Power via USB, great option. All right, let's take a look at the drive itself. So this is actually the drive itself. Very small. It fits in your hand. It's like the size of maybe a kind of a big cell phone or a deck of cards or something. It's nice and light, fits right in your hand. The cable actually just plugs right into the top of it. Again, remember it's a proprietary cable, so you have to use this one. Mine just lays flat, right, like this. This end goes into the Xbox. Very simple, very lightweight. I mean, this thing, you have to kind of get it in your hands to see, but it's hard to believe that this little box can hold 4 times the storage of the Xbox, but it does. So plug it in, you can connect it, you can sit it actually right on top of your Xbox. You don't have to worry about really heat issues. It's in this nice plastic case, so you don't have to worry about heat, don't have to worry about anything like that. Just make sure when it's plugged in that you're not moving it, and you should be fine. So there you have it. That's what it looks like. That's how it works. I'm going to go ahead and cut to some images actually showing this on the Xbox so you can see how to format it, how to move things to it, and how to get it installed.
Alright, if you're still with me now, I've got the external hard drive connected to my Xbox. I didn't have the capture card on in time, but what I wanted to tell you is that when you connect this, it should pop up and tell you that your device needs to be formatted. Now, in the event that it doesn't, I will show you how to do that. What you need to do is go to Settings, and under Settings, you'll go to System, then Manage Storage. Here you can see that now I have my hard drive connected, and you can see that I was able to move over almost everything, and I'm now down to having only 5.8% of my internal hard drive used. So if for some reason it didn't format, you can actually just click on this and choose Format. When you format, it will erase everything on the hard drive, so keep that in mind. It'll let you pick a name. I went ahead and just stuck with external, and now you can choose if you want to install things by default to internal or to external. So I went ahead and left it to internal. And I'm going to go ahead and show you now how you can move things between your hard drives. If we're going to go back to My Games and Apps, and here at My Games and Apps, you can see the games that I have installed, and you can see that I'm showing Storage Device All. I can switch this to Internal, and you can see that I have these games installed on my internal, or I can switch it to External, and you can see that I have these games installed on my external. Or you can view All to see all games that you have installed. Now this is true for your apps as well as your games. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what it looks like to move. You can see that on my external I have no apps right now. So I'm going to go ahead and move Amazon Instant Video. So we'll click Manage. Now it's showing me that it's 28 megs and that it is on my internal hard drive. I'm going to go ahead and click Move All, and I'm going to move it to my external drive. Now you can see it went relatively quickly since it was a small file, but some of the games were taking upwards of 20 minutes to move based on their size. So this was kind of an interesting example because it was so short, but you can see that it did move it to the external hard drive. And I'm actually going to go ahead and just move it back to the internal hard drive now so that you can see that you can move things back and forth. And this will appear in your queue. You can see there it is, it's moving, and now it will appear back on, if I switch this to internal, Amazon Instant Video is now back on my internal hard drive. So there you have it. You can connect that. You can see that this is showing my total storage space, so I still have 1.8 terabytes free. Totally, I've only used 16.8%. And again, you can switch this to view your internal only space. I've used 5.8% of that hard drive, and I've used 18.9% of that hard drive. So going from having my hard drive be basically full to now only having 16% used is really cool. So that was why I wanted to pick up this hard drive. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you are in the same situation I was, where you're needing to expand your hard drive, I recommend picking up a portable hard drive, and I recommend checking out this hard drive that I've been using, the WD Elements portable 2 terabyte hard drive. Again, I found it pretty inexpensive on Amazon, so check those out, see about some of these hard drives. You can connect up to 2 hard drives, and I believe you can connect up to a maximum of 5 terabytes per hard drive. So you can really get a lot of extra space in your Xbox One by connecting these external hard drives. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of my videos, including my setup videos. I'm going to be posting some videos about the equipment that I use to make videos, as well as when I'm playing. So be sure to subscribe so you can see all of that. Find me on Twitter. You can post any questions that I have there at Husto7, or in my YouTube inbox, or you can send them to me in my Xbox Live messages, which is my gamertag Husto7. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Husto7 out.